How we doing? Paul here, another video, and I'm on a beach. What am I doing on a beach? Well, most people when they come to the Lake District, they'll go to see the lakes, they'll go and see the mountains, they'll go to Keswick, they'll go to Ambleside, and to most people that is the Lake District. But did you know that the Lake District actually covers a small section of the Cumbrian coast? And this is it. Or at least this is the southern end of it. I'm at Sardcroft near Millham, and this is Sardcroft Beach, and this is the bottom end of the Lake District National Park coast. So what I thought I would do today is I thought we'd come and have a look at that coastline, starting off down here at Sardcroft and moving up towards Ravenglass and Drigg, which is the northern end of the Lake District coast. Now you might be tempted on a nice hot summer's day, or even on a cold winter's day, whatever's your poison, to come down here to Sardcroft and walk all the way up the coastline, all the way up to Ravenglass. And then you get the train and get the train back down to Sardcroft, pick up your car because it's free parking here, and drive home. But you can't. Well, most of the time you can't, and the reason why you can't I'm going to point out a little bit later in this video. So if you do come to Sardcroft, come enjoy it, enjoy the beach, enjoy a picnic, enjoy a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, but don't walk too far up the coastline. There we go. Find out why very, very soon. Things to do here at Sardcroft. There's a nice little cafe that serves hot and cold drinks, ice creams, snacks, bacon butties, sausage sandwiches, that kind of thing. There's this fantastic beach which stretches for miles and miles and miles. It just goes on, and plenty of people here flying kites, walking the dogs, having a bit of fun. You could also sit and, if you're into that kind of thing, have a look out to sea and have a look at what is arguably, by a lot of measures, the world's largest offshore wind farm, which is Walney 1 and 2 and the Walney extension. Well over 200 wind turbines covering, oh, goodness knows how many square miles, but it is massive. That's just off the coast here at Sardcroft. Black Combe up there in the distance. Windy. Woo! Windy today. Breezy, breezy, breezy. So let's go back to the car, get in the car, drive a bit further up the coast. I'm going to go up to Bootle and take a left at Bootle and head down to the coast there and see what we can see.
The village of Bootle sits within the Lake District National Park, close to the Irish Sea coast. It is listed in the Domesday Book as one of the townships formed in the manor of Hugan, held by Earl Tostig. A charter for the market and the fair.
So I'm just a bit further up the coast. Sardcroft, where I was, just off round that corner there. Just round the headland is where I was before. I've came through Bootle and through the village of Bootle station, and this is when a lot of the time you can't actually go any further, but today it looks like you can, if I don't fall on these rocks, because there's no red flags flying. This is the Ministry of Defence weapons testing site, Eskmeals firing range. This is where the big artillery guns out to sea, and when they're testing the guns, which is quite often, you can't go any further than this point up the beach because it's far too dangerous. In fact, if you're ever out in the Western Fells or along the western shoreline of Cumbria, you might actually hear the deep boom every now and again. And what that is, that's the artillery guns firing here at Eskmeals testing station. So if you come along here and you see the red flags flying, do not walk past this point, otherwise you might get a bomb on your head. You can see St. Beers Head off there in the distance, and just a bit further around that's the Sellafield plant there. Great big open beach, just like down Sardcroft, just a bit further along the shoreline really. Another nice beach to come on a nice day. or even a bit of an off day like today, really. Very nice. Is that the Isle of Man? Yeah. Isle of Man off there in the distance. See if I can zoom into that. There we go. That's the Isle of Man. Or Magic Island, as my granddad used to call it, because sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. Just like magic. That's the Isle of Man. Next stop up the coast is Ravenglass. Before I get there, there's one more place I want to show you, which is on the way. I'm just going to take this road here, where all these cars and everything are parked. I'm just going to take the road in that direction, in a northerly direction, till I get to the village of Wabathwaite. And we all know what Wabathwaite's famous for, don't we? Well, if you don't, you're about to find out. By appointment to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, suppliers of traditional Cumberland sausage, Richard Woodhall, Wabathwaite, Cumbria. So there you go, that is what Wabathwaite is famous for. It is the home of Cumberland sausage and the home of Woodhall's Cumberland sausage, which is the Queen's Cumberland sausage, and by far and wide the best Cumberland sausage you can buy, in my opinion, and the opinion of the Queen. And let's face it, who's going to argue with the Queen? If the Queen thinks it's the best Cumberland sausage, then I think it's the best Cumberland sausage. Shop's closed at the moment, but never mind. There's always another day, isn't there? Just a little pit stop on the road up to Ravenglass. You can catch a view of Muncaster Castle there. That is Muncaster Castle. Fantastic tourist attraction, open to the public. One for another video, I think, but some great stuff to do. You can get a tour of the castle itself, and there's lots of stuff in the grounds for the kids. There's play areas and like a little maze, like a shrew maze, cafe facility, and a bird centre as well. So that's a good day out and one for another video, I think. That's Muncaster Castle.
We were already walking back to the campsite.
An unexpected treat. We used to see the little steam trains here at Ravenglass, not the big ones though. Some kind of special weekend excursion going on there, the big steam train coming through. But here we are anyway, we're at Ravenglass, which is the northern end of the Lake District coast. There's a Roman bathhouse here, pretty good condition, considering it's Roman. I mean, it's a ruin obviously, I mean it's not fully functioning or anything. There's a Roman bathhouse here you can go and see, because there used to be a fort here into olden days, or into very olden days when the Romans were here. But I'm going to head on down now to the seafront, because that's what we've come to see. We've come to see the coast. So head on down to Ravenglass seafront and see what we can see. We'll take a little walk down the main street here at Ravenglass. Very interesting main street because it ends in the sea. But what we've got here, we've got the Pennington Hotel, Bar and Restaurant. Penningtons being the people who own Muncaster Castle, of course. And off we go down the little main street, right down to the sea. Oh, look at that old petrol pump there. See the old petrol pump? Cool. And here we are, the end of Ravenglass Main Street. Leads right down onto the beach. The tide's out at the moment, but you can see the houses. They're just all back right onto the seafront. Fantastic in summer, must be awful in winter, but beautiful though. Look at that. Tide out at the moment. See off in the distance, you can see a black comb there, down where we started, down by Silecroft. So that is Ravenglass, very nearly at the top of the Lake District coast at the northern end. One more stop to make, just one more stop, and that is it. We've done it bottom to top. And here I am at the most northern point of the Lake District coast. I'm at Drigg. I'm on another beach. I started on a beach, I finished on a beach, and another fantastic beach. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. 10 miles of coastline from Sardcroft where I started up here to Drigg. Esmeel's where we were is about halfway. It's about 5 miles in each direction. And that is it for the Lake District coast. Isn't it amazing? We've been down Sardcroft, started off there. We came up, we went through Bootle Station to the Esmeel's firing range. Then headed off into Wabathwaite to see the home of Cumberland sausage. And then we headed up, quick glimpse at Muncaster Castle, Ravenglass, and finally here to Drigg. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from in and around Cumbria and the Lake District, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell. But for now, I will catch you in the next one. That'll do. I'll see you. Bye bye.